the way.
When there's a vehicle coming, I will move out the way of the vehicle.
Vehicle coming.
Yeah, it goes up the left-hand side, doesn't it?
Move out of the way now.
I told you where the boundary is.
Come on, then.
Don't.
The curtain rips open with tires, shouts, and a sergeant who thinks polite is a punch. 40 seconds and he's already pushing, proving the only thing moving faster than emergency vehicles is his ego. Welcome to the audit. No popcorn needed. The drama's free.
I told you where the boundary line is. We don't mind you filming, but you need to be in off.
Who are you guys? Sergeant.
Come on.
Okay.
Then walk then.
There was no need to get physical. I'm walking away. You can stop touching me now because I'm walking away. You can stop touching me now.
Walking.
Sergeant 1096.
That's me.
I am walking away and you're still touching me.
You're not walking away.
I am. Am I not walking? Am I not walking away?
Turn and face that way.
You're a dickhead, mate. That's what you are. F off. Tell me not to swear. I can swear over you if I want to. There's no need to push me like that.
We've told you where the boundary is.
Yeah?
Get out.
And I'm walking back. Why the f are you pushing me like that for? You absolute bellend.
Because of your attitude.
You're a
So
bellend.
move over there.
You're a bellend.
Get off the ramp.
Move over there, please.
You're a bellend.
For emergency vehicles, get off the ramp.
There's no yellow box here saying I can't block it. You're a bellend.
Move out the way.
I'm quite capable of moving out the way of vehicles by myself.
Move out the way.
When there's a vehicle coming, I will move out the way of the vehicle.
Vehicle coming. Move.
Yeah, it goes up the left-hand side, doesn't
Move
it?
out of the way now.
I told you where the boundary is.
Come on, then.
Don't act like a knob.
You're the one pushing me.
Yes.
I know I'm on the pavement, and I'm on here now, and you still pushed me. You still pushed me.
Right, don't come on.
You're a bellend.
Okay.
Force escalates like a kettle with the lid jammed. Steam, swear, shove, repeat. Proletariat keeps stepping back, yet the sergeant keeps leaning in, turning a sidewalk into a wrestling mat without a lawful reason in sight. Watch the badge become a bully's bracelet in real time.
Who's your inspector? What's your collar number there?
1096.
Yours?
95,
1995. I'm trying to read your collar number. You're a bellend, both you. Sergeant's my ass. You wait till your inspector gets hold of this. Dickhead. Is there an inspector on duty at the station today?
There'll be many inspectors inside.
Yeah. Well, I've just what I believe to be assaulted by two sergeants. So if you can get an inspector out, I'd love to report that to them. I'm happy to show them the footage. There was nothing saying that it's private property, no unauthorised access or anything like that.
Of course, do you want? I'll talk plainly.
Yeah.
I won't look
cool.
around. Okay. There are different people who audit and things like that.
Sure.
Sometimes people try and push buttons out, so I'll just speak plainly.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries.
I get there's nothing there. Yeah, we've got a simple barrier. There's no fence in there. I really appreciate that. We'll let you know at the moment now. This is private property. I'm sure you can appreciate we do have to keep areas secure, as secure as can be. It's not very secure without a fence there, but that's
well, exactly. I mean, there's a big old footpath coming up from the grass verge there.
In fairness, I'd say you probably do know this is private property because it is a police station. Okay?
I mean, everything in the UK is private property, though, really, isn't it?
Numbers drop like rap bars. 1096, 1995. Nice to meet you, misconduct receipts. The auditor demands a superior, while the officers suddenly remember there's an entire chain of command above them. Confidence drains faster than a punctured tire.
I'm not a civil lawyer and all that, so I'm not going to get that. I can't really have you around here, if don't mind, okay? It's nothing because there's not hiding anything, but ultimately it's a working yard. There are vehicles that will fly out here responding to immediate
Sure. As soon as I hear blue light sirens, I'll be out of the way.
Yeah,
no,
but I can't have you here anyway because it is a secure area.
In the meantime, I'm waiting at the moment. I'm going to get every single vehicle, private, personal, whatever it is, coming in and out. It's going to be included on my footage.
But then if you could do that, could you do that from outside the private property?
I mean, to be fair, the sergeants actually said I was fine there. That's where they physically pushed me to. And even when I was on there, they continued to push me.
If you come, I'll show you. As far as I know, and again...
So the sergeants actually said that this sign here was the demarcation of the property, which clearly it's not, because it just says pedestrians to use front entrance, that's exit.
Yeah, no, that'll obviously be for notifying people who want to come speak to us where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So there's no demarcation. That's not demarcation of your boundary.
What I was going to say is normally I use the tree line. Okay, there is no physical line. There is no it's that imaginary line. There is going to be a line somewhere which denotes the property boundary. If the sergeant says it's here, I'm not going to argue. I'd naturally say I think the tree line forms a kind of a natural barrier.
Enter plainclothes with the legal depth of the puddle. I reckon the tree line's a boundary, mate. Translation, he's guessing. Proletariat flips the script, warning that touching someone on imaginary land is still battery. You can almost hear the officer's authority snap like a twig.
But then, fine.
really.
If the sergeant says that,
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue.
But then the sergeant also saw me stood there on the very corner of the thing and said nothing either about me being there.
Okay.
He was literally watching me from the window for a good 5 minutes.
Do you know
being
the
stood there.
sergeant's name?
1096 and 1995 were their collar numbers.
Were they a response sergeant?
They came out of that building up there, whatever it is up there.
If you don't mind, if you just stay here with my colleague, I'm going to go and speak to the sergeant there and make sure that that's correct, that he's told me where to, like, he's told you to stand.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, I normally use the tree line because it kind of makes a natural barrier. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I understand that it does create a sort of natural barrier, but unless you have these to show me where the boundary is, and there's nothing to stop me accessing, there's nothing to say where your property starts and where it ends.
No,
so there's nowhere for you to realistically say, this is our property. You can't be stand here. You can only stand here.
But let's try and work together and be reasonable. Because
I mean,
at the end of the day,
yeah, you are being reasonable, and I do appreciate that. But because of the behaviour of your sergeant, I'm not going to be reasonable with you.
Camera locks onto a tiny blue sign that says pedestrian entrance. Nothing about private, nothing about bans. In under a minute, the state's whole argument folds into that one frame. Evidence beats intimidation every single time, and it's glorious to witness.
And I'm not saying I'm going to be rude to you, but in terms of negotiating where I can and cannot stand, I'm not going to negotiate that with you based on their behaviour.
I understand
not
that.
on yours, and I want you to understand that.
Then, so I'm upfront and clear with you, just so I am fair with you, okay? I'm going to go and clarify that, all right? And if they've said, you know, wherever, I will have to enforce a level of, like, if we say this is where the barrier is, I'll have to ask you to stand on the other side of that.
Okay, and if you force me to move physically to a place, I will check where your boundary is with the local council, and if you have moved me to a place that you have no right to move me physically, you will be liable for reprimand under that. I will be filing. They're already getting complaints of it, IOPC. And until you're 100% sure where your boundary is, regardless of what your sergeant says, because unless they can prove where your boundary is, you can't move somebody physically.
And
you can't.
I'm trying to be reasonable, okay? So they might know.
Just let my colleague double check and we'll come back.
I totally get your point, all right? And that's why I'm going to go and do everything I can and try and check with them, okay? I get what you're saying there, and like I say, all I'm asking is to try and be reasonable, meet each other.
And again, I'm saying it's not because of you, because you have been reasonable, but because of them, I'm not negotiating.
Just bear with me, all right? Okay.
I don't negotiate with assholes.
The last bluff arrives. You're wasting police time. Translation: we got no law left, so we'll guilt trip. Proletariat answers with calm, maybe, the verbal equivalent of a shrug, and the officer retreats. Checkmate achieved without raising a fist or voice.
Yeah, the sergeant has said that he's told you, and he is saying, like, so the grass verge, not onto the road, please, and no further past this blue sign. Is that okay?
Maybe.
Okay, on that then, all right, I hear you saying maybe. At the moment, I'll leave you here, all right? Please don't do that, all right? I've got no problem with you filming in public, saying that's public, okay? Got to understand that's a working yard. There's also sensitive information. There's people here, whether victims or suspects, that we can't have you going and seeing. Normal as a member of the public, that is private, okay? Please stay here, all right?
I mean, again, for you to raise with your higher ups, I would strongly suggest you get a more physical barrier, fencing.
I 100% agree, but then the police, what are they keeping out? They're putting fences up, and that's at the lovely taxpayers' expense.
I agree with fences being around these places.
But that's the truth of it. No, to be fair, I think it should, because then it denotes it, all right? But I'm now telling you, mate, so that's pretty clear. The sergeants also echoed that, so you know, yeah? So you're saying maybe, but then if you then go past that maybe, that's you willfully then
trespassing.
I get that you've had issues with them, okay? But then that's for your complaint, mate.
Officers scurry back to their cars, tails invisible but unmistakable. The narrator wraps the takedown with a reminder: knowledge is the greatest non-lethal weapon. If this showdown sharpened your legal edge, smash that like, subscribe for more roadside reality checks, and we'll catch you in the next video. Stay legal, stay loud.
Favour, yeah, because we were going off to do something again.
As I was saying to your colleague,
stop and engage in challenges.
As I was saying to your colleague, you're actually other than the sergeants, because I went to where those vehicles are over there. You're actually the first people that have actually stopped and engaged with me, and I've been stood here nearly an hour.
And that's bad officers, because they should, okay? But look, we're busy, we're human, we make mistakes, okay? Just like everyone else. Please don't do that.
But that's why I say, like I said, a surgeon accidentally killing somebody, say, people make mistakes, we're human. There's that room for error is not.
This is a conversation about someone standing on a road or a grass barrier, not me doing heart surgery. Okay?
Yeah, but the room for error isn't there in the police.
We shouldn't make errors, and we should learn from our mistakes. As should everyone, okay? But that's just the way it is. Please don't willfully do that. If they do, then look, then they might have to look at. I don't know anything.
There's nothing they can get me. It's a civil issue, isn't it?
Because okay, well, number one, okay, right, I'll just say this. Wasting police time. So
I'm not wasting your time. I'm not forcing you to stop.
Hang on. Let me just say it, and then I'm going to go. All right. This is for your benefit because I don't want to see you get arrested, and I think it probably even that then further would be a waste of our time. But we will have to take an action, all right, by doing something that causes an officer to then kind of go out of the way and waste their time doing it, and would have to engage with you and say, mate, don't stand here and have another 5, 10 minute, 15 conversation with you. That's them wasting our time, okay? So there it is, it's ticking those boxes. I don't think it would come to that, but it's just something we might have to do. Please just be reasonable, film the cars, whatever, alright? Just stay where you are, yeah? Please?
Maybe.
I'll leave it at that. Dude, just don't. Just be sensible.
Maybe. Can't stop with them making. Not saying.
Why?
Because I don't give it out.
Why? I'm the public. I want to watch it.
You'll find it.
I want to like and subscribe.
You'll find it.